Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the HyperAntix server. So we are going to look into Botania a little bit more in this episode, and I have made some things here. So to be able to get some more mana, if you look here, you can see that my mana pool is quite filled up. It's almost, well, it's about 2/3 of the way. I have made these entropinium flowers. I also made 3 more. I think I had one of these in the last episode, so these thermal lilies. So what I do is I just fill this up with lava, and then all of these consume it and produce mana for me. I still have these which take coal. I haven't been using this as much because they're very slow. These ones, however, are great. So I think we can demonstrate this. Yes, they are empty. They have no mana inside them. That is very important because otherwise we're going to have a big bang and everything will be destroyed. But since these flowers are empty, they are going to suck up the explosion here, like that, and you get a big burst of mana in your mana pool. So these I find are great for mana, and I'm probably going to make more of them to be able to get even more mana. So let's do another TNT here, and boom. This little guy here. We need a name for him. You can name these. This is a, what's he called? A tiny potato. You get that by putting a potato into the mana pool. And he can hold items. So if we give him a torch, let's see, we can give him a torch. He can have that on the other side. You can click him and he gives you little hearts. But you can name him in an anvil. So I was thinking, I couldn't think of a good name for him. So if you want, leave a name for this little guy in the comments, and I will choose the one that I like the most, and we'll name him. So what else have I done? I have crafted this, which is pretty cool. Now you can upgrade this. I think actually, is this? I don't know. Anyways, it's a portable crafting table, which is really cool because you can just right click here and you can craft, or you can set recipes here. So I have TNT already here. I don't have enough materials, but I could just click here if I had the materials in my inventory, and it would just make TNT for me. These ones here, I've been feeding them a lot of TNT. I have so much gunpowder from my mob farm that is not a problem. So before we get into what we're going to do here today, I just want to quickly show you down here. I've been working a little bit and kind of clearing out this room a bit. I had 2 creeper explosions in here. I don't know how the creepers were spawning because it was properly lit up, but it destroyed some of my things. My thing here, what was it called? From RF Tools, the one that I could see all the inventories from. It destroyed that, so that's kind of annoying. I'll have to make a new one of those. But I've put down some hardened stone bricks here as a floor. I think that looks better than this. This is just chiseled cobblestone. And I cut down some more dark oak wood, and I think I'm going to use that for the walls. I feel like the room is kind of plain, but it looks kind of industrial, and that's what I want for my smeltery and things like that. So I've done that, and in here I have set up a few things. So I had my capacitor banks here before, and it's powering this, but it was running out very quickly, and I think I touched on the subject that I was going to make this like network for your energy. This is called the Flux network, and basically I've hooked this up. You need one of these Flux controllers, so we can look at that. Let's see here. So Flux controller, where is that? Let's do controller here. So you craft this with some flux powder, which you get by burning redstone. So you just set the ground on fire and you throw redstone in there and you get this flux powder. And then you need to craft a bunch of these, so you need a bunch of eyes of ender, so it's definitely not a like early game thing. But basically I have that, and then I have this point on here, this flux point. also on this capacitor bank here. So this is gaining power as well. And it all comes from out here. I have this thing set up here still, and I've got this here, a flux plug. So that is, the energy is coming from this, and it goes into my things down there. The way that works is you set up a network. So if we go in here, I get confused. Let's see, let's remove this from our hotbar so we don't have any accidents. And you create a network. I think you do that here. I already have one created, so we don't need to do that. You can edit your network, you can change the colors of it. And then you have some different settings here. So send mode and receive mode, they're just on default. I don't actually really know. I guess this is, it sends to the largest, I'm not really sure. But those are just on default. Even distribution, so it sends evenly as much power to any points that I have set up. And I have transmitter mode on. Now this is supposed to power up my gear that's in my inventory, but it's not doing that. So I don't really know why. This one here is a flux storage, so it stores extra power for me. So I have 12 million RF in there right now. Now this is not the biggest tier. If we look here, let's do at flux. So this is the first tier, and then this is the one I have, the second tier, and then the third tier requires 3 of these. No, 6 of these, and they're kind of a pain to make. So you need to make these first, which requires the flux blocks, which requires the flux, and the flux core, which requires a lot of ice of ender. So that's why I haven't done the third tier yet. But so we have that hooked up, and I think that's about what I wanted to show you. So I've put down all of my Ender IO machines here. They're all hooked up to power, so that's great. I still have my alloy smelter over here, but that's cool. So we're gonna go upstairs again, and we're gonna look at some more Botania things. Now, if we look in this book here, we have this thing here. It is to make Terrasteal. So we can make mana steel by putting iron ingots into a mana pool. Terrasteal is a little bit more complex though, and we need this thing here, which is called the Terrasteal agglomeration plate. So we're gonna make this, and I've actually gone ahead and crafted all these things. So we need 3 lapis blocks, we need a block of mana steel, and we need all of these runes here. So let's go and grab those. I have them in here. So we need a rune of water, a rune of air, rune of earth, rune of mana, rune of fire, and the block of mana steel. Now if we come in here to our crafting table, actually I think that you can do it in here, but I'm not sure. Let's just make it in here. So it's a terrestrial, let's see, terrestrial, this one thing. Okay, so we're gonna craft one of those. Now we need a like multi-block structure for this, so we need to build this. So we need 4 lapis lazuli blocks, and then we need the hardened, no, it's not called hardened, what is it called? Let's see here, I've got tons of it in here. Living rock, yes. I want to make an area specifically for all of this stuff, all the Botania stuff. And I think when we wake up, I can show you. Out here, I think we're gonna build it, oops, we're gonna build it over here because there's like a more flattened area for it. So I think that will be good because there's a lot with Botania and it takes up a lot of space, and this space out here right in front of my house isn't really, it's not really big enough or good enough. So maybe we should set this up. Let's see, I'll need to set it up over here for now though, unless we move everything. So let's see, maybe we can do it on top of the tree. I don't actually know where to put it right now. Let's see, is there enough space right here? If we move this guy, can we break him with an axe? Can I break you? Thank you. Okay. Did I get you back? Yes, I did. Tiny potato. Okay. So let's see here. So we need this here. So we need 4 of these. So we place one there, one there, one there, and one there. And then these here in the corners, like that. And then this here. Now this requires mana. Let's see, I have some dirt here so we can fill this in. This requires mana, so we'll need to get mana into this somehow. And the way we're going to do that is we are going to create something called a spark. Right, so these can transfer mana. So we need a gold nugget, we need blaze powder, and 2 mystical petals. So gold nugget and blaze powder. Let's go down and see if we can find some of that. I don't have a ton of gold, but I do think that I have some. Let's see. This is so stupid. Having this elevator here always confuses me. I never know which way I'm supposed to be going. Okay, so we need gold nugget. We don't have enough gold in here. Now I have made a one of those plants to create more gold, but it's not doing it very quickly. I think I have some gold in here. Somehow a lot of my items ended up in here. Okay, let's actually shut this off. It's been running for quite some time. And it seems one lever has disappeared from here and gone into here. That is interesting. I don't know why that's happened. Okay. This is completely filled up as well. Ha! Let's take some bones out of here. Because we don't want this to be completely full, because then there will be a lot of items disappearing, and we don't want that. Let's see, we can grab some string too. Let's do that. Okay, and let's go down here, and we'll drop this stuff off, and we'll get the gold nuggets. So, whoops, I'm flying into everything. Okay, so let's put this stuff in here. Bloop, 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 bloop. We don't need that, or that, or that. Oh, we do need the living rock. What am I doing? Living. That's not supposed to be in here. There we go. And the dirt. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. So we needed 2. We need 2 gold nuggets. We need 4 blaze powder. Do I have blaze powder in here? I don't know. No, I think they're in one of these. And since we don't have the handy block anymore because it was destroyed by a creeper, we'll have to search through them all. Let's see. So blaze rods. Can we just search on not blaze? Come on, something weird is going on with this. Nope, not in there. Blaze? No. Is it in here? Come on. Blaze? Oh, here we go. Okay, so we needed... Oops. What just happened? All right, did I get the blaze rods at least? Yes, I did. Okay, so we needed 4 of those, I think, and then we needed some of those. Let's put that back in here if we can. There we go, and I can find it easier. So now, let's see. I want to create 2 of these. I need mystical white petals or any petals, I'm assuming. So let's see if we can get some of those. We have a lot of the orange ones. So let's get those, and let's do that. And then we should be able to... Oh, here. So... Why did it put dirt in there? I don't know. Let's make 2 sparks. They're really pretty. Okay, and let's go up, up, up. Okay, and then we shall put one of these sparks on our mana pool. Bloop. And one of them on top of here, right? So that means that it can drain mana from this pool. Now, there is a lot of mana in here, and I think making one of these Terrasteal ingots is going to take half this pool of mana. So it's quite the expensive thing. Now, to make a Terrasteal, we need a mana diamond, mana steel, and a mana pearl. I have, let's see here, I have a pearl, and we can make a mana steel right here. We'll just have to go downstairs and get a diamond. So let's do that really quickly. I'm not going to use my pearl to click on things because I bet you that I will end up using it up. Let's see, do I have any diamonds in here? Yes, I do. Let's just get one. There we go. And let's go back up here. And we'll put these things in here. So that, and the diamond, like so. Okay, so we just needed to put this on here, I think. So let's do that. So we'll drop this one, and nope, it's coming back to me. This one, and this one. Okay. Now it's draining mana from the pool. You can see that. And if we click on this, we should be able to see it draining. Yeah. It's draining all my mana. It took ages to get that mana. So I think I'm going to have to make more of these so that I can get mana quicker because it takes a long time. Because there is something else that I want to do with this mana steel that is going to require even more mana. There we go. Now we have a Terrasteal ingot. With Terrasteal, you can do a lot of things. But like I said, it takes a long time to get just one ingot because you need so much mana. There's a few cool things that you can make. I don't even know what all of these things are. But the thing that I want to do is in here. So let's see. If we go to Alphamancy, the portal to Alfheim, it said that once elves used to share the world with us Minecrafters. Due to unknown events, they would have been banished back to their own world. Alfheim. Experimentation has been done in an attempt to bridge the gap between the two worlds, and means of creating a portal that does just that have been devised. Creating this portal proves not to be an easy task, as quite a few exquisite resources are necessary. The requirements are as follows. So we need 8 living wood blocks. That's not a problem. 3 glimmering living wood. I don't think that's a problem either. I think that's just glowstone dust, but I'm not sure. And then one elven gateway core. And then we need at least 2 mana pools and 2 nature pylons. Now, the mana pools need to be filled up pretty much completely, I think. I'm not sure. The elven gateway core is what we need the Terrasteal for, because you need a Terrasteal ingot to make that, like this. So you need the nuggets from the Terrasteal. And then you need nuggets from the Terrasteal to make this too. So, let's see, we need 2 pylons. So we need 3, 6, 9. So yeah, it will take 1 ingot to make this. And that's the portal. And then at least 2 pylons with mana pools directly below must be laid out in an 11 by 11 area around the core. To open up the portal, simply right-click the core with the Wand of the Forest. The portal requires a substantial amount of mana deposited in the pools to open up. The cost is divided between all of them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make more of these flowers here to gain more mana, because now we have a tiny little bit and we need 2 pools, and I kind of want to fill them up completely, so I guess that's what I'll do, so that we can open up this portal. Probably we'll make it over here and we'll make like a little nice area for it. I was thinking of surrounding it with trees and making it pretty, and yeah, that's what we'll do, but we won't be able to do that in this episode. So I think I'm going to end off this episode here. We got some stuff done. We made a Terrasteal ingot that is going to be very important for our progression in Botania. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!